Hey everybody, welcome to the 4th episode of The Last Save Point. I am Piro.
Calc Ninja.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing all right. We had some streaming event last weekend. We'll be doing another one soon. We'll talk about that later in the show, though.
I think it was quite successful based on how people came.
Definitely. It was definitely successful. I had a good time.
For those of you who didn't catch the stream, Calc and another one of our friends spent Saturday night playing Dark Souls and drinking.
Every time we died, and every time we took a hit from the Estus flask. I, however, found a loophole in my drunken stupor and started using humanity to heal instead.
Oh, yes, I see that worked out very well for you guys.
Yeah, I turned out okay. We made it to the first gargoyle, killed the gargoyle, and then Blighttown is next.
You guys wanted to quit like way before that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We did.
I was there. It was quite funny.
Not
to watch.
Yeah. The next morning, not so great, but you know.
All right. Well, let's move on to what we're playing. Why don't you go first?
Well, I picked up. You guys will see this on Thursday, but yesterday I picked up Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah, that's what I've been playing. Street Fighter Cross Tekken. A lot of Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Oh, so you've been playing Juggle Fighter.
Yeah, Juggle Brawler.
Yeah, Juggle Brawler. Okay.
Brawler versus Juggle.
Oh, okay.
Clown.
I just summarized the game mechanics up.
You didn't know. You didn't. It's pretty. It's intuitive. It's the level of entry is pretty low.
I generally think the level entry for most of the fighters is pretty low.
I don't know.
Mastery's like all the way up here though.
One of our friends can't do a Hadouken. So
I can do the short Yuken every time, so...
Oh, it's a lot. I'll show you later. It's easy.
You said that every time.
Yeah, it's a lot easier in Street Fighter 4 and Street
It's
Fighter
like 12 inputs.
It's two inputs. You do diagonal forward.
You do two whole circles, and then you hit 3 buttons.
You do a 720 motion, and then you do a Hadouken.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is every time.
That's what it is. Yeah. What about you? What are you playing?
I've been playing SSX off and on, realizing what the follies of the game are. Certain game mechanics are not what I'd like them to be.
Like
the wingsuit, you essentially spread out your arms and you glide, but it isn't intuitive at all because you're not in complete control of character rotation.
Okay.
So it'll interrupt any rotation that you're doing and deploy it instead of waiting until you right yourself. So when you're upside down, you essentially just go straight down. And I hate using the wingsuit ever. And I just got to the avalanche mode day before yesterday. You essentially, it's like your character is going down the mountain this way, right? You're watching him from this perspective, so you're controlling him from the opposite direction.
Oh, that's funky.
And you have to outrun the game, but you have to keep doing tricks at the same time. And I didn't play it enough to figure out what I was doing. I was like, all right, I got enough points. Boost very fast.
Get away from the avalanche. Build up some time.
But yeah, I've been enjoying it. Yesterday, somebody came just to tell me that they went online and destroyed all of my scores. It was a pretty petty thing, and it made me very mad.
I don't know. We talked about score chasing last week, and you were all, hey, I'm at the top of the ladder.
I thought it was really petty for him to do that. Like, he specifically sought me out. Like,
he was like, no, that's the guy.
It doesn't give you any updates that this happened. Like, nothing directly in your face. You have to go look for it.
Right.
And I was like, this is some bull crap.
Somebody has no life.
Other than that, I've been playing a little bit of League of Legends. Some people I know have been playing a little bit. And I've been doing it to kill time.
Getting back in the grind.
When you have your entire team as a Skype call, I guess... It's a lot more fun.
It helps, yeah. It helps when you can communicate with your teammates.
Hey, when you're not just running off on your own, being the wild card.
I'm going to go in mid lane, and I died.
Backdooring with some Yi, for those of you know what that means.
Pretty much what happens. AP carry.
Nah.
That's all I know.
Do you even know what those mean?
No. Alright, so the next thing we're going to talk about is this. It's Assassin's Creed 3. It was announced, the other day?
That was a few days ago.
Not even like a week ago. Anyway, I got this for pre-ordering it. I am a sucker to the machine.
GameStop never lets you have anything.
No, they don't. Unfortunately, it was empty, so my hopes were dashed.
It was empty.
It was empty. Our advanced copy of Assassin's Creed 3 is sitting in my Xbox. But I don't know, I was really stoked. Hopefully they don't do like a Brotherhood Revelations type thing with 3 that they did with 2.
Well, what do you mean exactly?
Well, like, they released expansion packs that aren't really even expansion packs. I guess they're their own game, but like one right after the other. Kind of like they're doing with, Call of Duty and Guitar Hero and all that.
So you're hoping for something that is going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen anyway. But yeah. But I don't know. I'm excited about it. It's set during the American Revolution. You're half Native American, half white, I guess.
Half colonist.
Half colonist. Half George Washington.
They could be any of those white races.
Half Anglo-Saxon.
Yes.
Half George Washington. Who he's in the trailer, right? That was him.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be him. It doesn't look like the dollar bill, so I don't really know.
Right. It's no. But I don't know. Hopefully they handle it really well. I'm excited.
I don't know. I just can't seem to get too excited about it, especially since I haven't played the last game.
Right.
But I know there's a higher chance that I'll play this one because I don't have to know anything about the other characters.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, I don't know. The tree climbing thing. I'm a little iffy on. I mean, they handled buildings really well in Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, and then the adventure part of the game, the puzzle part of the game are all integrated so seamlessly. Like every time you climb a building, it's a new puzzle. How do I get up this building? What ledges do I have to find? What ledges do I have to climb up?
Especially when you're trying to run from something.
Oh right, absolutely, yeah. And then it's like you're playing Tetris, and like your level's set to 50, and the blocks are invisible.
Okay, I don't think it's that difficult.
No,
you generally see what you can grab onto.
Well, it's easier than Mirror's Edge, where you have the red line that you just follow.
And if you accidentally press the button too late, you're dead.
Yeah, always. Yeah. But I don't know. I think they integrated puzzles really well in the series, and I'm hoping they handle it well in Assassin's Creed 3. I'm hoping it's not all wilderness based.
Well, I watched the trailer and I've read some stuff about it, talking about how there's going to be more focus on big battles, especially like right in the trailer they show you the English and the colonists on that battlefield together.
Right.
I almost said all of Europe.
It's all of Europe in America.
and Connor is over there just watching him. You know he's going to go down there and fucking own some people, but he doesn't look anything like anybody else.
That's true. Like, he stands out like a sore thumb. And then, on top of that, how are you supposed to be this subtle assassin inside of a gigantic battle? I mean, I guess you can walk in and kill somebody and then leave.
He's that invisibility cloak from Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. That's what it is, yeah.
He just runs around.
He just runs around with a cloak. It's safe.
He doesn't get shot with bullets or anything.
No. Oh, speaking of that, though, I was told he has a bow in the game.
Crossbow.
Oh, he has a crossbow.
Yes, it was a crossbow.
Okay, it was a crossbow. All right.
He had a gun too. I don't know what the difference is.
No, yeah. Well, you have a gun in 2, don't you?
Yeah.
It's been ages since I played that game.
Yeah, but in the trailer they integrated it right into combat.
Yeah, that's right. He's got a gun right here. He's got a regular bow on the.
Oh, is it?
He's got a regular bow.
You can see it on the back.
Well, I know we can see it on the back.
Yeah, well, why don't you show them the back?
They don't get to see the back. But yeah, you can see it. He's got a bow. He's got his axe. He's got a gun.
No hidden blade though.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a hidden blade. It's weird. Maybe it's hidden.
I think they would have shown it in the trailer. I think the hidden blade is pretty important.
No, I think he's got a hidden blade.
Where is it?
It's in the name.
Is it in his shoe?
It's hidden. It's in his forehead.
But how's he?
He's a unicorn.
Comes out of his eye.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on and talk about the. Unless you have more, I mean.
Well, I want to talk about the free running mechanic.
You seem pretty uppity about the free running.
I am very worried about the free running mechanic in this game, especially when you consider the size of towns,
right,
relative to the previous games.
Right.
They've said so far that the world map is going to be about 1.5 times the size of Brotherhood.
Damn.
Yeah, we're talking about a lot more open space. I'm expecting something more along the lines of Red Dead Redemption for something like this.
Oh, that's true. I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah, with a lot of open wilderness and some towns, but even in the towns, they aren't very big.
Right.
So how are you going to be doing these assassinations that we're all used to? You know, jumping off of the building and getting somebody with the hidden blade, or I guess in this game, your hidden axe to the face. I want that feeling of jumping down, and how am I supposed to, you know, feel like I'm making my escape running through the forest?
That's true. I mean, well, I don't know. You see that in horror movies all the time. They don't work, but
I want to be running through these alleyways, these huge towns.
right. You want multiple paths to.
Yeah, I don't want to. Okay, this is gonna be the trajectory. You're gonna run this way. I want to be able to improvise along the way.
I think they'll handle it. I mean, we've got a while until the game comes out.
I think tree riding is not the answer for this.
Tarzan swinging.
You know, it looked like an episode of Naruto. The way they were jumping on the trees.
It's true. It's true. I mean, I think they'll handle it well. I think they'll do it.
I hope so. I hope so.
Faith. I mean, I'm playing through Brotherhood right now. I know I'm behind. But
I'm pretty behind.
The stuff that they changed from 2 to Brotherhood, there's a lot of improvements. And I think that if Revelations, I haven't played that either, but if that trend continues, I think 3 is going to be really good too.
Well, we can only hope.
Yes. It's our only hope.
Ubisoft, you're my only hope.
Do it. So we're going to talk about the Steambox next. That was announced a short while ago too.
Yeah, it's been a hot news item the past week or so.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors surrounding it. I think right now the big thing is it has an Intel i7 processor.
Yeah, 8 gigs of RAM.
Right, and then they're using an NVIDIA GPU, which has like 4 cores or something. Is that what they're saying?
Oh no, that was the iPad.
Oh, that was the iPad. Oh, the iPad. Yeah, that was announced too, by the way, but we're not. No. But I don't know. It sounds to me like it's a Alienware kind of thing.
To me, it sounds really expensive.
That too, and
which is the same thing as calling something an Alienware.
That's true, or an Apple product. But I don't know. It sounds like what they're trying to do is get the console gamer back. But I don't understand how they're doing that with another PC.
All this, a lot of the news has been about they're going to have interchangeable controllers too.
Right.
PC gamers don't like controllers.
No, they like the keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse.
I don't think this is the answer. I think maybe they're going to build their own custom line of PCs or something similar to Alienware, like you said. Right. It seems like the most logical point when you're that big of you know.
Right.
Well, I guess they're a developer and game maker too, but a distributor.
Right. Well, I mean, I've heard rumors in the past of, you know, they're developing something to plug in your computer to allow you to play Steam games on your TV, which, you know, happens. You do that. I do that right now.
Yeah, it's called an HDMI.
It's called an HDMI port or a DVI port or a VGA port, you know, whatever you want. But they're talking about like having. There's rumors been around for a while that they're developing a console to do that. But I mean, it sounds to me like it's a PC with a controller.
I think trying to develop as a console, even from their point, they're trying to make it in the big boys club.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Or I would say it's something akin to trying to make your own car brand,
right,
where you think it's going to be cheaper than it really is.
You're wrong.
Where Sony and Microsoft are willing to take losses for years to get their product on the market.
Right.
I just don't see it progressing. Yeah. I mean, more power to them. I mean,
like, you know, props to you, but I don't understand how they think they can do this well.
I think it's gonna be like the N-Gage.
Right.
You see one out in the wild every once in a while,
and you just like look at the person, and you're like, oh god,
oh, it's cool. And then they got their Zune in their hand, and you're like, oh god, get it away from this guy.
He's made a mistake. Yeah. No, you're not. Yeah, no more Steambox.
I don't know. They claim it's going to play any PC game, and they're going to have support for other.
Yeah, like Origin, Impulse, which is now owned by GameStop.
I don't know how that's going to go, especially with how the release of games like Mass Effect and Battlefield were handled.
Yep.
Where EA was basically telling you better get it over here,
or you can't have it at all.
Yeah. You have to be connected to the internet. Oh.
All the time.
Through Origin.
Yes.
Only.
Yeah. I don't know. It remains to be seen. We'll see how it plays out. if it plays out.
Maybe we're all just making up crazy rumors.
Right. Maybe we're just making shit up. You're eating it up.
It's all some big April Fool's jokes and come culmination.
Right. We've got 2 weeks. Yeah. Prepare yourselves.
It's like almost 4 weeks.
I guess it's something like 7. But yeah, prepare yourselves. 4 more episodes. So let's move on to The Binding of Isaac.
I mean, the best game ever.
No, fuck that game. I swear to God. Such a headache.
You mean you don't love that game? You don't?
No, I don't.
You seem to enjoy it so much.
I hate that game, but I can't put it down.
It is the Dark Souls of the PC.
It's close. It's like, I Want to Be the Guy, or I think that's actually a pretty good pretty good comparison. But no, it's a dungeon crawler with roguelike elements. You collect power-ups, but it's also a shooter in the same vein as like Geometry Wars. It's not as hectic.
It's basically a twin-stick shooter.
Yeah, it's a twin-stick shooter, but it's also got dungeon diving elements. And it's fucking hard. Oh my God.
Yeah, after you beat it the first time, you sort of think that the game's gonna get easier.
No.
But it doesn't.
No. Well, when you beat it, the second or third time, it's like, oh, enemies are stronger. Game just got harder.
Oh, but we give you new dudes.
Right.
Not really any stronger,
no.
but...
Actually, some of them are kind of worse.
We won't tell you how until you pick them.
Right. And then, you beat the game the 10th time, and it's like, oh, here's a new boss in the final room. Good luck.
You're like, by the way, everything kills you in one hit now.
Right, yeah. Not fun.
And then they shoot you, right in the knee.
But the thing we wanted to address is that, they've been trying to get their game out on, the Virtual Console and on, the 3DS shop and all that stuff for so long. And they've been in talks with Nintendo for so long. Nintendo's finally just no.
I don't think it's as simple as that, but it's true.
Well, they've been going back and forth the whole time. They're like, oh, we're going to let you do it, or we're not going to let you do it, or we're going to let you do it. And finally, they're just like, no, not happening.
Yeah, but they have their reason.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're trying to keep this family image.
Yeah, they're trying to... They don't like the religious aspect of the game.
Right.
Of the mom being...
To be fair, there are so many religious tones in that game.
You get the Bible,
I mean, oh yeah, that's it. It's a pinnacle.
You become the whore of Babylon.
You don't fight Satan. It's not, the whole game isn't based off of a biblical story or anything.
No, nothing like that.
No. But I don't know, they're trying to keep their family image, I think.
I think this is becoming a problem for them, especially. Nintendo they want to keep this kid-friendly image where they can also get, the soccer moms to think, oh, this is going to be good for our kids,
right.
So it's going to be a good Christmas present. But at the same time, you're alienating all those other people, the people who would want the Binding of Isaac on their 3DS.
And at the same time, they're saying they don't want to alienate these people. They're like, oh, we're releasing Mad World, we're releasing Manhunt to cater to these people. It's like, okay, 2 games, cool.
You can't have it both ways, Nintendo.
No.
I think that trying to maintain this image is sort of an archaic undertaking.
Right.
You have to evolve with your consumer base.
You do, and I mean, I think Sony and Microsoft have done that pretty well. There's plenty of family-friendly games. There's plenty of hardcore games. There's plenty of games that nobody wants to play at all. I think they've hit a pretty good, middle road.
Nintendo, on the other hand, has many games that nobody wants to play. Many games showing up in your bargain bin.
Yes.
Many games, blankety blank Wii.
Shovelware.
Shovelware.wii. Wii shovelware. It's just you digging the games out of the truck into the bargain bin.
Yeah, it's shovelware, man.
The faster you shovel, the higher your score.
Yeah, it's... No, I mean, I think Nintendo's got an issue, and I mean, they're saying the Wii U is going to fix the hardcore gamer market.
I don't think so.
No.
Why are you not going to take the chance to distribute this game when you know it's going to come out on a competitor console?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they said they were going to shoot for, the PS3 and the Vita next?
Yeah, it said that they were in talks, and those kind of games come out on the PS3 and the Vita.
They're going to pick it up right away.
You're going to see that in the PlayStation Store in no time.
Mine.
And you know what? Sony's going to be happy. They're going to get the distribution rights, and Nintendo's going to be like, oh, we should have gotten that game. Or they're going to release, another Wii Sports sort of game.
Wii Sports bikini.
Wii Sports
volleyball.
Bangladesh.
Wii Sports Bangladesh. Wii Sports Olympics.
Wii Sports Zelda and Link at the Olympics.
I might buy that.
Yeah, you get to shoot the bow.
Right.
As Zelda.
Right? Why wouldn't you do it as Link?
Because she should fire the light arrow, remember?
Well, yeah, but Link has a bow.
Yeah, but she can't run or anything. I mean,
That's true.
she has to have an event.
That's true. She could, like, shoot stuff with fire. She can carry the torch.
I forgot how that was in the Olympics, how you shoot things with fire.
Yeah. Haven't you heard about the Hadouken Open? It's this new event.
Yeah, whoever can Shoryuken the highest.
Yeah, whoever gets the highest Dragon Punch is the winner. Yeah.
So terrible.
That's pretty bad, actually. But funny.
Alright, I guess it's time to move on.
Yeah.
To our last topic. Qualms
of the modern gamer.
Our video game review scores really skewed.
I don't know about skewed. Well, I don't know. The video game review scores bug me. For a couple of reasons. And the first one is that when you compare them to movie scores, there's such a disparity. Like, you won't play a game that's below 80 on a video game. Like,
well, maybe I won't buy it.
Right.
Not day one.
You'll rent it, or you wait until it gets like $5 in the bargain bin, or whatever. You'll wait. A movie, on the other hand, it's got a 30.
Okay,
I'll go see it.
We only did that
Devil Inside at 25 when we saw that.
One movie. You should have said 50. Like, I had examples.
Okay, we'll knock the bar up to 50. What are your examples?
The new Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Okay.
Came out sub 50.
Right? Sub 50. Lots of people saw it.
I don't see the problem.
Lots of people saw it.
There were pirates, and they did stuff.
They were in the Caribbean. Delivered.
I don't know what the reviewers wanted. Less pirates?
Less pirates? More sea? I don't know.
I have no idea. All these movies are coming out, and the movie scores are quite varied. I mean, it seems a lot harder to hit above 80 at a movie, but it seems very difficult for a game to get under a 60.
Right. I mean, but even then, if you look at something that's below a 70, you're not going to want to buy it right away.
It's because all of the other games that are coming out are in that same region.
Well, I mean, what I've started to do is just to read the review. I don't bother to look at the score. I just look at what problems they had. I did this for Dark Souls the other day. And I went through and read all of the 1-star reviews for Dark Souls.
You mean people who are butt mad?
Yeah.
Well, you get that you get that butt hurt form, you can fill it out.
Those people, wow. Like, this game is too hard, don't waste your time. I started the game and I died. Fuck it.
One death
and I'm done. You don't even know.
Like, you know that the game is hard, and you're like, I'm gonna knock this out, no problem. Took me like 3 weeks to beat the game.
Right? It took forever. I freaking broke a controller. I shouldn't admit that openly. But I mean, there's such a huge disparity in the game scores, and I mean, do they really matter? Do you need a 5-point system, a 10-point system, a 100-point system? They're all the same.
I need a realistic point system.
I don't think you even need a point system. I think you can do a review without points.
And how do they convey the quality?
You put down what you agree with that they did. You put down what you disagreed with that they did. What you liked or didn't like.
I don't have the time to read a 1,500-word review.
Read a 1,000-word review.
They're never that short.
Because I mean, if you're looking at the overall number, you're taking a shotgun blast review, and like you don't even know if the person played the game all the way through.
That's why I go to Metacritic. It has like a bunch
I know
scores.
it has a bunch of scores and it takes the average and all that. That's nice.
I can see what every place.
That is convenient. I do that. But then I read like the top reviews and then I read the bottom reviews.
Bottom reviews are always by like some unknown site.
And they're always butthurt about everything.
Or
Eurogamer. Except in the case of Mass Effect 3, apparently.
Yeah, 100 out of 100. I don't
really.
You guys don't like anything except for RPGs and racing games. I don't understand.
There are some really good games out there that are neither of those two things.
Yeah, Eurogamer doesn't like those games.
Eurogamer's like, fuck it. Those aren't real games.
-10 to whatever everybody said.
Oh, you gave it a 50, we'll give it a 40.
Yeah. We gotta be the bottom.
Right. I don't know, but what do you guys think? I mean, we've got a comment section. You can leave your thoughts in the comments. I mean, when you look at a review...
What do you go through when you're choosing your game?
What do you look for? I mean, do you look at the sound quality? Do you look at the gameplay? Do you look at the storyline?
Do you listen to your friends?
Yeah, do you go off of what your friends say? I don't trust this guy for anything anymore because if the game has shitty graphics, he won't touch it.
It should have good graphics. This is the current generation of systems. If it's in 1080p, I want to know by looking at it. I don't want jagged edges everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, let us know your thoughts. Let us know what you do and what you look for. I think that's gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all we really have talked about.
Yeah, I mean, we have a Dark Souls event coming up. Be sure to check our Twitch TV page. We don't have a set date for it yet, but we will, alert people to it. We'll alert people to it on Facebook, probably like an hour, 2 hours in advance.
I would hope that we would do it the day before at least.
Yeah, all right, the day before. I can agree with that. Twitter, we'll put it out there.
If you follow the Twitter, you're getting updates from the Facebook too.
Yeah, that's
but
pretty much it.
It would be nice if you liked the page.
Right, help us out. Put links.
Tell everybody that we're cool. We're cool. We're like Fonzie.
But yeah, it's check us out, follow us, see what we're doing, see what we're up to. We'll let you know. We'll hit you up.
We will reply to you on Twitter.
All right, people. I'm Calc Ninja.
And I'm Piro.
Happy gaming.